So we've been taking advantage of the markets. I love it. I love it when there's panic in the markets, when charts are red, when everyone is selling, when everyone is doubting. What the hell am I doing? I'm losing money. I'm out. I can't take this pain. That's when I get extremely aggressive. I woke up at 4 a.m. today, excited, more excited than I've ever been with crypto and DeFi. Why? Because I know when the markets are insane. Let me know in the comments if this is landing. When the markets are going crazy, when there's a ton of red, when everyone is selling, when everyone is locking in losses, guess what I do? I aggressively enter. I start draining. You know my system here by now. When times are good, when times are green, I take profit, I stack that profit, I move it over into Aave and Compound and Venus, I lend it for really small yields. Everyone always attacks me. Oh, the markets are green, this guy's talking about lending stablecoin and he's missing out on 100, 200% yields. I'm like, I played this game for long enough. It's a system. When the markets are green, we take profit. I had over 6 figures lent out over Aave, and I had it lent over Polygon. I've still got some on Avalanche. I had some over on Arbitrum, which is drained now. I've got some on Base, which is slowly getting drained. I've got assets on Venus, and I've got assets on Compound. Venus is more BNB. Compound, Arbitrum yields can be pretty good. So when the markets are green, we'll just look at the chart here, just for Bitcoin, let's just say. When the markets are green, I'm taking profit. I know I'm on the right track when everyone's calling me an idiot. He's talking about yield farming stablecoin for 8%. I get it. I just take profit from my yield farms. And I'll convert things like, let's just say Arrow or mid-cap or small-cap stuff into USDC and I'll just lend it out. I collect, I stack my nuts. I stack. And then when the markets go chaotic and everyone is selling at a loss, I just enter the market aggressively. So yes, the yields are high here. By the way, if you look at the positions here on Beefy, there is nothing risky about it. I got Bitcoins, I got ETHs, I got Matics, I got some ARBs in here. I have some OVN USD Plus. That's it. Nothing crazy risky. And these yields are inflated right now because there's so much volume flowing through the market. But we got to remember, when volume's flowing through the markets, like that's when we should light up. I was up at 4 a.m. just juiced. Like these opportunities don't come around often. And yes, I'm deploying and buying blue chips right now. I want to stack my portfolio. And guess what? I'll still leave some dry powder in case the markets keep going red. But we've got to ask ourselves the question, and I just see so many people wrecking themselves right now. We should be waking up and putting in double time right now. Yet I see people freaking out, losing their shirts, thinking DeFi is a scam and running away. And locking in impermanent loss. They're locking it in. What are you doing? Who's with me? Let me know in the comments. This is when we double down. This is when we put in the extra hours. This is when we get aggressive with building our business, when everyone is running. And that philosophy has served me really well in succeeding in this crypto DeFi game. I want you to win. Right now is the time. Let me know in the comments if you want access to our free course. We also have something coming out that are like the 7 rules of entering liquidity pools. And just the overall thesis and overall strategy of how to succeed in this is going to be a really short series of training videos. If you'd like that, let me know in the comments. Just let me know in the comments. I want everything you got because I'm all in. And I also want to remind you, actually, before I do that, this is the update on our 10K portfolio challenge. I'd really like to get this to around $25,000 a month. That's where I'm like, okay, now your business is doing well. And I'm aggressively compounding back in. By the way, this is also down in overall value. A lot of this stuff, the P&L is negative right now because it's been losing overall value because the markets are down. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I know the values are going back up on all my blue chip stuff, and so I'm just going to keep stacking. And for some of these, like the yield is just keeping up with the losses. Awesome. And again, the yields are inflated. I want to be clear on that. Don't expect this year round on blue chips, but right now it's time to take advantage of the markets. It's people's hesitation right now. They're all excited when the markets are green. It's easy to be excited when the markets are green. Everything is going good. The true DeFi business owner, the true yield farmer, the true, hey, I'm actually committed to this. This is their opportunity to actually prove to themselves of like, oh yeah, I'm actually in this game. This is what I do. Versus a lot of people, they pretty flaky. It's almost like most people in relationships. When the relationship is good, hey, I'm good. The second it goes bad, they run. It's like this culture, and crypto and DeFi is just notorious for it. And I'm probably offending some people here, but it's true. We're so committed to building the UIG in a community that it's just like, no, we're true business owners in here. Engagement goes up when the markets are going down. We get lit up because we know there's, a couple times a year, there's opportunities like this to fully seize the opportunity, and I'm all in for it. I do want to share one thing. We're going to go here for a second. Remember, your portfolio allocations can change. So if the markets are all green, your lending portion of your portfolio, the allocation may start going up. You may start going out of mid-cap, high APR stuff. You may start taking some profits from your bull run bag. But just remember, every market condition, if the market conditions now, I'm like, yo, I'm all in. I don't want to be sitting on a ton of stable coins. I want to go all in on mid-cap, high APR stuff. I want to earn that yield. And then guess what? As the markets start going green again, I can slowly stack more stables, get out of the high APR stuff, go into the big cap LPs, stack my bull run bag, rinse and repeat. Also remember that your portfolio, it can be more than just LPs. You could be building your bull run portfolio that's set up to be a 3x to a 10x in the bull run. Cash is a position. Never forget that. Cash is a position. You could be lending it, whatever. And then final note I want to leave you with is just remember that decisions you make right now will dictate your future. Every decision you've ever made, this is empowering, that you've ever made leading up to this moment has brought you here. And every decision you choose to make right now is going to lead you into the future. What decision are you going to make? Do you run when things get hard, or do you double down? Do you dig your heels in? It takes that. It takes that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And if you're like, oh, I'm somebody who gets flaky when things get hard, you've got a decision right now. Who are you going to be? Because you can change who you are. You can literally shape, you can create the person. And I just choose when times get hard to dig my heels in. And by making that choice consistently, it becomes who I am. And I am someone who throw more at me. And I just get more energy. I light up. I can work more hours. I get more excited. Bring it. Bring it. And that choice is going to dictate your future. And like right now, you have the choice. Who are you going to be? And I'll leave it with that. Let me know if we can support you anyway. Our free course is lighting up. There's more people watching it than ever. I would highly suggest going through it a few times. Do let me know if you want in the comments. Let me know if you want me to keep you updated on our 10K portfolio challenge. We should get there pretty quick, especially if the markets rebound. Sometime in the next few weeks, we should see our total value of our portfolio go up. Of course, we'll take profits. We'll probably deposit them into some stables. And if we can get one more of these beautiful opportunities, we'll lean in even harder. Now, if the markets keep going down, I'll keep leaning in harder. We should see 10K pretty quick. Again, the yields are a little bit inflated just because people are panicking and volumes are up. But as yield farmers, we, of course, love that. So keep building. Ask yourself always, are the fundamentals of the assets I hold changing? Or is it just the market doing what the market's doing? People are panicking. If that's the case, cool, I'm good. I'll just keep stacking because what goes down must go up. Rinse and repeat. Easier said than done. You have to choose who you want to be. And I'll leave it at that. I will leave 4 videos on the 4 corners of your screen for your viewing pleasure. Dive in. Spend more time studying this stuff. Spend more time in the UIG. Join our end of week call. Dig your heels in. Get more involved in the community. Ask questions. Share your portfolios. Check out the portfolio review sections. Like, go all in. This is your moment. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.